What's up, guys? 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is December the 10th, 2025. It's a Wednesday. So I just got back from the gym. I streamed the whole thing. I live streamed the whole thing here on Instagram, and it didn't save. At the end, it just. I'll be honest. I don't know if it froze. I don't know what happened, but I walked away from my phone for 1 second. I had it on the tripod. I came back to my phone. The screen was black. So I was like, "What the hell?" After 5 hours of working out of the gym. I opened it up and it was just like, "Go live now." I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, all right, Instagram, rip like a 5-hour stream. Like, is anyone gonna pay me for that, or do you guys, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, you just like, yeah, stream, bro, dude. That's a big deal, bro. 5 hours of somebody's life. Can you imagine seeing Mark Zuckerberg back in the courtroom after all these years? Thinking like, this guy again? Really? Poor guy. Oh, and to make it worse, I had nothing to eat for dinner. Stores are closed for whatever reason. Here in Camden, they close early. They close at like 7:30 p.m. like everywhere. You can't buy food after that hour, after like 7:30. Well, there's certain places, but I don't know where they are. So yeah. Somebody gave me this bag of chips though. When I just came back, so. Like this. It's a peanut butter protein cookie. It's only 15 grams of protein though.
My sister's going on a date with her.
I have to have a shower. I'll do that in like a half hour. Hear that video someone playing in the background? It's funny how many different trends are going around all at the same time. Like music, background music and videos. Some people make some pretty cool videos, when they send them to me to post, I'm like, wow, this is impressive. And a lot of times it's things I've already seen, but the edit on it is really cool. And I guess that makes it theirs. What's up, Aiden Walker 18? How you doing? Shout out to Aiden Walker 18. Guys, go ahead and give him a follow. So, ripped my entire stream. Rest in peace on that. Instagram, I have a question. I don't know how regularly you guys moderate or monitor your content with a human being, but I have a question about how you would plan to handle that, the loss of content in such a manner for, I guess, someone who you would deem important, which is really the biggest loophole in that. And I guess I'm referring to like a legal battle. You know, I don't even know who to name because there's so many people, but like, is it, let me ask you, like, we're using your service, first of all. So let me ask you this question. Like, is it our responsibility? Like, is it up to us to like solve your problems when you just turn off our stream or like your app decides to glitch and you don't save it? Because there's no autosave feature. Like we get prompted to share it every time. That's something you guys should work on. Like, I'm trying to help. Because people are so expensive. I'm like, how do you plan on sitting in like a courtroom explaining to a judge the value of a person and their time? But I'm not gonna stop using Instagram. I'm not gonna stop streaming on it. It's fun. I like it. But like, I have to admit, like, look, I'm paying you guys for that little blue check. So like, I hate to quote or cite the whole Jeff Bezos incident with Amazon, but like, failure to provide goods and or services after an exchange of currency or legal tender is a lawsuit. So like, if you're failing to provide your services and somebody's paying you, or you're causing that person to lose money while you're charging them money. And look, I'm not trying to be petty, it's the way the world works. Mark Zuckerberg, you know that very well. Owner of Instagram, technically. Owner of Facebook. Are you even anymore? I don't think so. But look, that's a conversation we're gonna have someday. You know, as the numbers climb and there's more money involved, it's impossible to not talk about it because people have to get paid at the end of the day. So I can only imagine that happening again. It's going to. I think the way the algorithm works is if this live doesn't see your face for like X amount of minutes, or like not even, maybe it's seconds, it just turns off your live stream. That's not acceptable. That's not gonna hold up. It doesn't say that anywhere. There's no disclaimer. Gotcha, right there. If you do not state that anywhere, that, oh, we will turn off your live stream after not seeing your face for several seconds or minutes. You don't say that, and we're paying you and we're using your services, and then boom, you turn us off after hours. How much money do you have to pay for that? How much can you guys afford? That's the question that's going to be asked. How much money would you like to pay to keep this quiet? If you refuse to, this is not a threat. It's just the way the world works. If you refuse to pay up for things like this, the media is going to jump all over it. You know what's funny? Why is this called social media? I'm not socializing. I'm working.
Every Sunday night, he can't sleep. But not this Sunday.
I have a friend that reports more news than the news does. Like, come on. And I do more video advertising than video advertising. I have more commercials than commercials have. I advertise anything you send to me for free. You're welcome. I market it to the world. I just got on Instagram like a month ago. I know, that's how new to Instagram I am. I've been alive since before it was even created. I watched it be created and I was like, oh, that's weird. Just another social media app. I thought to myself years ago. But I figured I'd come check it out. So like, if I get up to go get some water, you know what I mean? Is it going to turn me off? That's probably why nobody streams on here, right? That along with the fact that it's stuck in portrait mode, like TikTok. I have commercials on Twitch, but for some reason I like this little niche. And I hate to say it, but I like how there's problems with it. Because there aren't any problems with me. So you guys are using me. I'm not using you. You're using me. I love it. Isn't it great to know your worth? So earlier, I read a comment. This really bothered me. FlyQuest. Are you buying human beings? FlyQuest, how much are you paying to purchase the rights to human beings? FlyQuest today tried to take ownership for AKA Nemsko. Her name is Nemo, Nemo, also known as AKA Nemsko, Nemsko. Go ahead and Google her if you want. Find out who she is real fast. And FlyQuest made a comment saying, our goat, trying to take credit for her work. She created a app. She's a software engineer. She's many things. She's very many things. She's like everything. It's pretty crazy. The woman is so talented, and I'm sure she didn't take any offense by it, but you see, that's the problem. You guys really need to be so careful with your choice of words, especially these days with social media, the way that it is, the way that people interpret things. Look, a lot of times people are just clicking the translate button, and they're like, oh, okay. That's what that means in our language. So, she posted something, some content, and FlyQuest went out of their way to comment on her content. Not, great job, Nemo, we're so happy to have you, or someone like you. Instead, they wrote, our goat. Yours. Step into my office. Yours. What makes her yours? I didn't know you could purchase human beings, FlyQuest. How much are you paying for her? Do you understand how damaging one line can be to someone's career? Especially without them even knowing, and that's the worst part about it. Because she endorsed the comment. She responded to it. And it wasn't a negative response. So when people go ahead and click, translate this to something I can understand, and someone goes, oh, who's that? And they go, wow, that's Nemo. She's owned by FlyQuest. Well, she works for FlyQuest. No, she doesn't. No, that is entirely wrong. She owns her own business. AKA Nemsko is a business. Whether you want to realize that or not, it's your fault. That's the name of her business. As soon as you make a Twitch account and you start getting paid, and you sign all of these legal documents, that becomes the name of your business. She's worth a lot of money. I'll tell you exactly how much. X beside her name like Malcolm. Let me ask you a question. Why is there a pyramid on the dollar bill? Why is there a pyramid with an eye on the dollar bill? I'll show you this world. Can you afford it? It's on the top of every pyramid, or at least there was. Gold. How much are you worth? There's no price tag on a human being. So please be very careful before you claim ownership of someone. Yes, she's a part of your team, occasionally, if that, when she wants to be. Do not mistake it. It will cost you a lot of money. Let me make this very clear, right here, right now, this evening. I don't intend to stop what I'm doing. In fact, I intend to amp it up quite a bit. I don't like what I'm seeing. I really don't like what I'm hearing. I definitely don't like what I'm reading. There are a lot of people in this world who think it's acceptable, permissible, allowed to take advantage of human beings. I'm a human being. Careful. Nemo is no one's property. She doesn't belong to you. I don't care who you are. A woman deserves respect. A lot of it. She's worked her entire life for a quarter of a century. She'll be 26 on the 6th of January, Less than a month from now, she'll be 26 years old. Do you have any idea how much money she's owed? How much money people are going to pay this woman? Trust me when I tell you. I'm gonna make sure every single company that has ever crossed her path, every single person, every single LLC, every single insignificant, worthless nobody that has ever been involved with her life is going to shell out every single penny they have for her content that they've been a part of. Do you understand me? I've never seen a woman so exploited in my life, so taken advantage of in my life. Just hands down, the kindest person I have ever met in my 32 years alive. Almost 33. That's right. On March 7th. Not 6th, 7th. March 7th is my birthday, and I'll be 33. I'm starting to realize why I didn't waste my time on Instagram for so long. There's not very many bright people on it. At least there were. Look, I know I've got a big mouth, but my head is enormous for a reason. It's protecting my brain. Do the math. This is for everybody, and I mean everybody. Remember that you are held accountable for what you say on the internet. The words that you type on the internet might as well be weapons. We've all got them. How much do your words weigh? There are people in this world that are willing to be a part of this, what I'm talking about, what I'm referring to. There are people that are already working on our quote-unquote plan. Look, we can't save the world, but we can try. Everything in this world costs money. People are murdered, people are slaughtered, people are slain, okay? Like they're being farmed every single day for money, for a dollar sign. Millions of people, every day. There are billions of people on this earth. So don't sit here and tell me you understand. I hardly understand. There are things in this world that I do not understand. Maybe never will. I do understand money. It's green. Like the trees, like the grass, like the earth. So don't tell me it's not important. Don't tell me it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. And I'm not alone when I say that. So again, choose your words wisely. You can take it however you want. Take it as advice. Please be careful. Some of you cannot afford to be caught up in this mess. Because it definitely is one. Most definitely. If any of you feel like you might have been a victim to exploitation in any way, go ahead and Google the word exploitation. There's a lot of meanings for it. It encompasses a great many things. Being used is the most common. If you're being used, if you're not being paid, let's go with that. Let's start there. That's easy. Everyone understands being paid for something, being owed something. If you think you're worth money, okay? If you would like to be a part of this movement and you feel like you're part of this in a way that you may have not been paid for something that you feel you deserve to be paid for, please do not hesitate to send me a message. Do not hesitate to comment. Do not hesitate, definitely do not hesitate to send me your content in which you feel you're not being paid a sufficient amount, the right amount. There's always a correct number. People lie, numbers don't. So please, if you're one of the many, many, many victims in this world, do not hesitate to share with me and the rest of the world why. I will gladly help you solve that problem. I'm a problem solver, what can I say? I like doing it. It makes the world go round, doesn't it? Fixing things. Am I frustrated? Yes. That's just because I care. Like anything in this world. And you get what you give. Put in a little bit of enthusiasm. And people will start to notice you. And if you feel like they aren't, step into my office. You guys are not alone. You're never alone. That's the beauty of this life. Look around you. There are people everywhere. Many of them will agree with you. So you know what? I think he's right. I think she's got something there. I think she's worth more. What do you think? Remember, words are weapons these days. Gosh, how I love that line. Look, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to invigorate you. I'm trying to light a fire beneath you. I'm trying to wake you up. What are you worth? How much money do you think you're worth? I don't think you can put a price tag on any single human being in this world. So if you'd like to be a part of that, X beside your name like Malcolm, In the words of Drake, you're in the right place. What that really means is, yeah, they're telling him to sign a contract, but look, with that goes an amount of money. And he figured out very soon how much money. Infinite. X is a variable. It never stops working in your favor so long as you don't stop working. That is something that Nemo figured out at a very young age. 3 years old, I think. She's the hardest worker I've ever seen in my entire life. She's a workaholic. It's no wonder she's a Capricorn, because she is literally a goat. She is talented is an understatement. Nemo, you know how I feel about you. I love you so much. More than anything in this world. I love you, Nemo. And we're gonna make this work. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna make sure you get paid a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money.
It don't make no sense. I mean, just save me some of the fries. That's all I'm
It's gonna start with millions. Yep. I've been busy, alright? I've been very busy. I've been talking to the right people. I've been staying, working, for lack of a better sentence, really. You know, Elon Musk used to work in a factory, and he would often, several times out of the week, sleep in the factory. He would work so late that he would stay there overnight, fall asleep, wake up and do it again. Elon Musk. Look, you can say what you want about him. For now. But he is an extremely hard worker, and it shows. He's also a very nice guy. Very, very nice person. He cares a lot. So, we've definitely got our hands full. Don't worry, Nemo, we're working on it. There's nothing that you have to do. At least not right now. So, just keep doing exactly what you're doing. You're doing great. You really are. The way that you don't let people bring you down, the way that you don't let people get in your head, the way that your consistency is one of the most powerful things. You just keep winning over and over and over again, and I love it so much.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, he didn't like studs. He didn't like studs.
That really shows how much respect you have for yourself, and that's a really admirable thing. As hard workers these days are hard to find. They really are. I mean, just look at the way AI has shifted our lives. I see people making videos of them, you know, in a boxing ring, like a big, like in like New York, or like, you know, I don't even know where, like pretending to be like a professional boxer via AI, or pretending to pilot a plane, or even jump out of one. Like some of them are easy to fake, or I mean easy to tell that it's fake, but not all of them. And the fact that these people are getting paid to pretend to be an athlete, to pretend to be a professional scam artist, that is crazy. That is so insane to me, especially when you have hardworking individuals like Nemo who are not getting paid anywhere near, less than half, way less than half, like a quarter of what they should be getting paid And that's just to start. That's just the beginning. And to actually do the work, physically, literally, to put yourself on camera, your real self, not your fake self, not just a generated, what do you even call it? I see people take one picture of their face, right? And then they post something on the internet that's they're wearing like a tuxedo or like a dress, and they're in like a ballroom that's worth like millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. The room I'm talking about. And you're like, oh cool, like this person must be hanging out with. No. This person is fake. This person is scamming you. That's not even what they look like. They couldn't afford those clothes in a million years. Of course, they could go out and buy them if they spend all of their money. You see what I'm saying? That sort of technology that exists today, and look, it's not that great yet, but you see what's happening right there, right? That opens up jobs to work on that exact thing, that exact problem. If the AI software needs fixing, who do you hire to fix it? Who do you hire to make it better, stronger, faster, more real? People like the one you're looking at, or like Nemo. And if we keep this up the way you would have it, whomever you are, thanks to AI, we don't even know. Right? The way you would have it, creators of this artificial intelligence, you would have us soon fixing your problems. Why? Because we can do it for real. We can actually do it in real life, not on the screen, not on a computer, not on a cell phone. Here's the catch. We can also do it on a cell phone. We can also do it on a computer. Obviously, we can utilize the software. So when we grow old, you're expecting us to come back around and fix your problem for you because we did it for real. Gotcha. Nice try. But look, I can't save the world, but I can definitely save her. People that live stream on an almost daily basis are very good at a great many things. It's in the job description. You have to do a lot of things. Nemo is so much more than I almost said a few different things, and I realized it right there. What title do you want to give her? Woman Grandmaster at chess? She is that. A supermodel? She is that. Yes, she is a supermodel. She has more content than most paid supermodels. Become a supermodel after you branch out from one line, one clothing line, or one category of modeling. She's also an athlete. Yes, she's an athlete. Doesn't that surprise you? And look, she's so young. So how can you even sit here and say she is any one thing? Wrong. She's an infinite amount of things. Everyone is, if you want to work for it. And let me tell you, she does. She definitely does. I've seen this one blow fire out of her hands. You can laugh if you want to. Can I light your hands on fire? Good luck. Most of you individuals are not even brave enough to put your face in front of a camera. So don't sit here and lecture me. Don't even begin to think the thought that you're better, because you're not. And you know you're not. So yes, if you'd like to take ownership for her, go ahead and try, and we will happily see you in the court of law. It's called a courtroom. It's called a court of law for a reason. Think of it like a game. You're on the court. Your move. What happens on a basketball court when it's 1v1? We call that ISO. One false move, and it's over. The court of law is a lot like that. And the moment you sit there and say, well, we think you're worth please say that. Please try and put a price tag on Nemo. Or me. That's really what I want to see. Because you've already tried with her. And some of you have gotten away with it. Again, for now. For now. You see, time is on our side. We're both very young. Some of the people that are very good at what they do, which is getting the money out of other entities and putting it in the hands of the right people. Some of the people that are great at doing that don't have nearly as much time as we do, which is a good thing. It makes them hungry, makes them eager, makes them faster than you. So this is, in the most simplest form of the word, a warning. That's exactly what this is. If you have worked with Nemo, aka Nemsko, or Nemo Chess, same person. If you have worked with her or for her and she's had to pay you to render your services for her product, her face, her body, then I will see you in court. It's just a matter of time. Believe me when I tell you, I am a very patient man. Perhaps that's one of the best things I have. Patience. It's a virtue. Check. Until next time.